Hey guys, hey! Welcome to Mondays with Mark on a Tuesday. I'm Mark, and this is Smokey, Steve, and Mark. Oh, yes, it is. Welcome or welcome back. And yes, it is great to see you, y'all. We are in a deep freeze up here. Oh my gosh, it is like yesterday was literally 6 degrees like most of the day. Today, no exception. It's that kind of cold that whatever part of your skin is exposed starts to hurt in like 10 minutes, really, it is. And the snow, we got that snow I was asking for. I think it was on the last Mondays with Mark. I said we're due for a big snowfall and, I'd like to have one. Well, it came, y'all, it came. But you know what? Perfect snow day. Stay inside and a just perfect day for a V-Day double header. Yes, so yeah, we have a recipe and we have a project to do today. And so we're gonna head over into the kitchen and we're gonna whip up a sweet treat. Oh yeah, we're gonna make a lemon blueberry loaf cake. Oh, it's to die for real. And then we'll head over into the workshop and we're gonna make some a Valentine's Day wall hanging or door hanging. I guess we'll call it a wreath. We'll call it a wreath, even though it's not a traditional wreath. But it's gonna look nice and it's really, really, really cool. Okay, and of course we'll get caught up on some chit chat in a little bit. But you know what? Back to the doubleheader. We have a lot to get to tonight, so I think we should get started right off the bat. So I think we'll go into the kitchen, and because it's National Baking Month here in the States, we're going to bake something. Yeah, we are. So, but before we do that, I was getting the ingredients together, and I'm missing something. Y'all, I'm missing blueberries. Like the star of the show, right? No blueberry, not a blueberry in the house. So it looks like we're going to have to go get some out in the cold, out in the snow. Okay, so we're going to run to the store. I'll take you with me. But really, honestly, I just want to run in, grab blueberries, nothing else, and run back home, okay? So let's be brave, let's be troopers, let's go get some blueberries. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? But you know what? We're home, we got our blueberries, so now we can make our lemon blueberry loaf cake. Oh yeah, so here are the ingredients. And that would be 1 cup of sugar, and I have that in a large bowl. And down here, we have 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 3 large eggs, and then we have 1 cup of, oh yeah, vanilla Greek yogurt. You could also use plain if you would like. And then for our dry ingredients here, we have 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And that, oh yeah, 2 tablespoons of grated lemon zest, and then 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, and that is 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. And of course, the star of our show, we have 1½ cups of fresh blueberries, which we have rinsed, and that is 1 tablespoon of flour. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our flour, that 1 tablespoon of flour, to our blueberries, and we're just going to gently toss them so that the blueberries are all coated. And this just kind of helps the blueberries stay in the batter and, hopefully not all sink to the bottom. So, okay, once we have that done, we're just going to set that aside. Next, we're going to take our dry ingredients. That's our flour and our baking powder and our salt, and we're going to whisk that together. Ooh, yes. Now, this is not also is this mixing the salt and the baking powder in there, but we're also kind of adding some air in there as well, kind of lightening up it a little bit there. And set her aside. Now for our wet ingredients. So we have our sugar here, and to that we're going to add our lemon zest. And give that a whisk so it's all nice and incorporated there. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to add, our oil, our eggs, our vanilla, homemade if you got it, and our lemon juice. And we're going to just whisk that together so you get those eggs broken and get the sugar all incorporated there. Okay, and can't forget our yogurt. This takes this recipe totally over the top. Oh my gosh. I love using yogurt in baking. It really adds a wonderful flavor and even texture too, to it. So, all right, we added our yogurt, and again, we're going to want to whisk that together until it's all combined. And now we're going to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. Gotta make those sound effects, you know. And then, here, we can use this. And then we're going to mix this up until it's all combined in. But, be careful. We don't want to overmix it. We just want to make sure that the flour is all incorporated. All right. Oh, gosh. Tart lemons. Sweet blueberries. Oh, gosh. Can't go wrong here. So now, we're going to add our blueberries. Okay, and then we're just going to kind of gently fold them into our batter. Okay, and then we are going to pour our batter into a loaf pan like this that I sprayed and put parchment paper in there. Put that over there like that. Try to keep it flat, when I'm saying there. And just kind of pour it right in. You know me, I get every last tiny little bit of every. Okay, that's a little OCD. Okay, so now we have our batter in our loaf pan, and it's time to bake. And for that, we're going to bake in a 350-degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes until the top of our cake is a light golden brown. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so here she is. Now, that was exactly 48 minutes in the oven, and then I took her out, and I let her kind of hang out in the pan for about 10 minutes. Then I lifted her out with that parchment paper, and then let it cool down completely. She's completely cooled down there, okay? And, it is a good-looking loaf, but it's too dark for me. I think it should be a lot lighter. I hate my oven. Let me tell you, it doesn't hold a temperature. It fluctuates. It goes, okay, well, you guys know already. I'm not going to rage about it, although I want to. But anyway, you know what? We're going to frost her anyway. Oh, yes, we are, y'all. And I can't think of a better frosting than cream cheese frosting for the top of this. Oh, yes. And, we've made cream cheese frosting here on the channel well more than once, so we're not going to go through that again. But I thought it would be a perfect opportunity. Oh, to try something that I've been wanting to try for a minute now, and that's Philadelphia brand cream cheese frosting. Yes, they make their own frosting in a tub just like this. So, we're going to try it out on our loaf cake today. All right, so let's get to frosting. Oh, looks good. Oh, smells good. Oh, okay. So we are just going to put a thick layer on the top of our loaf cake here. And I mean, you could do the whole thing if you want. You do the sides if you want. You could also do like like a drizzle. You could warm it up and like kind of just drizzle it on there. But I want kind of like a nice thick top to it. I don't think I want to go down the sides, but you never know. We'll see. Okay, I think we are good here. Yes, and as you can see, I just did a dirty coat or a crumb coat around the outside there, just to kind of maybe take away from that how dark it is, But okay, and well, because this is Valentine's Day, or for Valentine's Day, I should say, we are definitely going to maybe add something else to it. Oh, I have just the thing. So I took some of our frosting, I added a little bit of red food coloring to it to have a nice pink frosting there, and then I just microwaved it for 12 seconds, and it got like this. So now we can drizzle. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, okay. Stop. I never know when to stop, y'all. I never know. Should do some this way too? Or leave it the way it is? Oh gosh, I don't know. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll go like this. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, now it looks festive. But you know what would make it look even more festive? Oh, yes. Where is this? Oh, my goodness. This is good stuff. Wow. I'm really surprised. It is very good. I mean, wow. Okay, so I also have some Valentine's Day sprinkles here. Put a few of those on top. Just like this. One right there, one right there, right there. I know, I'm nuts. I am a nut, let me tell you. All right. Oh, okay. Nice. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop her back in the fridge just for like 10 minutes so everything sets back up. And then we can slice this baby up. What do you think? You know what? It did turn out okay. I know it looked a little bit dark, but once we got the frosting on there, and the edges weren't hard. That's what I was worried about. So that's really, really cool. The inside looks so good. Look. There's our whole loaf there. And see, that's what I meant about the thick layer of frosting on top. I like that. I like that look, so, very cool. All right. There you have it. This is our Valentine's Day lemon blueberry loaf cake. This was so good. This is to die for. It is so moist, and the blueberries are so sweet. You know what? These were organic blueberries. Wow, they were so delicious. And I'll tell you, that frosting is really good. Now, I don't know, it's a little bit pricey. It was almost $5 for that canister there. And I used a little more than half of it just for this loaf cake. Now, I did use a lot of it, but so I don't know. But you know what? Maybe to save the time, and it is very acceptable. It's very good, very good. So I don't know if you have it wherever you're at and you like cream cheese frosting, give it a try. See what you think, But I this is gonna be good for dessert tonight, maybe with a little bit of whipped cream on it too. Oh, I don't know. So, all right. So, how the heck are you doing anyway? Did you have a nice weekend? I hope you did. Are you like in this deep freeze like we are? I kind of hope not, because it's not like, it's not fun. No, not at all. To do, y'all. Come on, let's head over into the workshop because we have a really cool V-Day DIY to do. Come on. Okay, so it's time for a V-Day DIY. We're gonna make a Valentine's Day wreath/door hanger, okay? So let's get started right off the bat. What do we need? So the first thing we need is a dowel rod like this, and I got mine. It's 14 inches. And then you're gonna need black felt and some type of twine. I have this red and white twine, which I think will look really great for this project. But you could, what would look good? Butcher's twine or bakery twine, like the white one. That would work too. Jute, anything like that. And then, well, we need some hearts because it's Valentine's Day. So I hit up the Dollar Tree and I found two types. I found this one here and I found these. And I decided to go with the plain ones instead of the ones that have all the frills on them, And the nice thing about these, they're stickers too. And that's going to be a little important. And you'll see why in just a little bit, okay? All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I did was paint our dowel rod here. I just painted it a brown color. Totally up to you. You could leave it. Like a natural color if you'd like, but I just thought it looked good a little bit darker there. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be cutting our twine. Now at this point, there's really no set length to do this. What we're going to do is we're going to be hanging our twine from our dowel rod here, and then we're going to put hearts on the twine. So we're going to make them all different sizes and different lengths. So we're just going to cut six pieces of twine, and I don't know, between 12 and 24 inches. Any size like that, we're just going to cut right now. One. All right, and then I took one of the lengths of our string there, and I just tied it to either end of our dowel rod there, and this will be our hanger, okay? Just like that. Not sure, actually, if you can see this, but oh gosh, yes you can. Okay, so I started in the center of the dowel rod here, and I put a little black dot with a Sharpie marker, and then I measured out 1 inch all the way across and marked them off. And what we're going to do is we're going to tie more twine to let it hang down right where we put all of our dots there. For example, okay, just like that. Just like that. If you can see that. There we go there. And that was right in our center. And then you don't have to worry about this little piece here. We're going to snip him off later. And next, now we are going to attach our hearts. And that's where these come in. Oh, yes. Okay, so these are I think this is going to be really, really easy. And that is because they are stickers. So we want to make sure that our knot is facing down. Like that. All right, and then we're going to peel the back off. Well, this is where we'll see if this is easy or not. Peeling the back off. Sometimes these are easy. Okay, all right, that's not bad. It does come right off there. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to start right at the top here, and we're going to lay the string right in the center of our heart. Hold it there and hold it there so you can get your finger off. There we go. And then we're going to take another one and peel the back off. And then we're just going to line the second one up right on the first one, just like that, and press them down together. Okay, so now you see what we're doing here? We're going to put all the hearts all the way down. Oh, yeah, I think this might look nice. I hope so, anyway. And then we're just going to repeat with whatever size, whatever color we want to do. We're going to go all the way down. And I think what I'm going to do with this is make a V. So my middle one will be the longest, and then I'll go up and up for a total of 5 going across. All right, well, let's get to it. Valentine's Day is coming. And our last one. Yes, our last one is on. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so I'll tell you, like, this part, taking the backs off of that was the hardest part of this whole thing so far. It's gonna be a little tedious, but once I got into a rhythm, it actually was kind of easy there. So, all right, so now I want it to be kind of like a V. Let's see if you can see that. There we go. So our longest one is here, and then they kind of go up like this, and then I left about an inch of our twine at the bottom there, okay? So if you go ahead and unravel these, the bottom of our twine here, they kind of like all separate. Here, let me see if I can show you. They kind of all separate like that, and kind of resembling a tassel of sorts. So we're going to do that to all of the bottoms here, and then we're going to work on the arrow itself. Oh yes. And that's where our felt comes in. So what we're going to do is, out of that black felt, we're going to cut 6 little rectangles like this. They're about 1.5 inches long by about 1/4 inch wide there. And then we just need an arrow tip. That would be just like, well, like a triangle kind of there. And then we have our little feathers kind of looking thing that goes at the end of our arrow. So we are just going to hot glue those babies on. Okay. And making sure that all of our knots that are holding our hearts are at the bottom, and the knots that are holding our hanger are at the top there. We are just going to hot glue these little felt pieces on here. And we're going to, let's see, let's go here first. This will be the end. It's so weird. I'm like working upside down here. I'm trying to figure this out. Upside down. All right. So this is our back little, I don't know, feather piece? I don't know. There we go. So he's hot glued on there. And then these tiny little rectangle pieces here, we are just going to line up there, 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 and there. So, there, there, there. Let me just do it. Just like this. Okay. Hold him on here for a second. Okay. So now we got, kind of looks like that. A little crooked. Let's straighten that out. Okay. And for our final little stick on here, we're going to take one last little rectangle here, and we're going to place him on top of all of this. All right. So now we have the back. Let's do the front. So easy. All we're going to do is hot glue our arrow just like that. All right. And that's our arrow. Now make sure you clean them all up there, get some hot glue all over it. I hate these little things. But anyway, and now they got on some of the hearts too, so got to clean that up. But the last thing that I definitely recommend doing is I have some craft glue here, and we're just going to go over our knots. We're just going to give them a little bit of glue here, just like that. And I'll tell you why. We're going to be snipping off that other little piece of string that's on there. And I just want to make sure, just for a little added insurance here, just to make sure that the knot doesn't slip over time. That's why we're doing this. So after I'm done with that, I'll get her all cleaned up and we'll go hang her up. Oh, yes. Yo, who needs this cheap dollar store decor? Oh, I think it looks cute, y'all. What do you think? For a nice, fun, easy Valentine's Day door hanger. Pretty cool. And there you have it, our V-Day wreath/door hanger. Oh. Who needs that cheap Dollar Tree decor? Well, I do. I mean, I get that kind of stuff all the time. Although I do try to transform it a little bit. I don't usually just put it on the wall there. I usually try to add something to it, But you like our little wreath/door hanger there? I think it's really cute. I do. And now that I made one, I could make more, and it would be I don't know, it'll be easier. Well, why would I make more than one? You know what? I needed something for Valentine's Day for my door. And I know, we've made specifically Valentine's Day wreaths in the past, proper ones too, and I'm like, where the heck are they? Well, it turns out that they're all at work. Yep, one's on my office door, and then there's a few hanging just like on the walls going down the hallway. And I forgot about that. I mean, I've been seeing it for a couple days now, and I'm like, that's where all of our Valentine's Day wreaths went, and that's why I need one for my front door here. So we have a nice one to hang on the front door, and I don't know, I think it's pretty cute.
Heavy Thoughts by Steve and Mark.
Aristotle said, to appreciate the beauty of a snowflake, it is necessary to stand in the cold. You know what I say? Just Google it. Well, just saying.
Heavy Thoughts by Steve and Mark.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thank you so much for spending your time with me on this Tuesday. I do apologize I wasn't with you yesterday. But hey, better late than you got it. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when we have a new video coming out. Check us out over on social media. We're on X and Facebook and Instagram, and all of our contact information is right down below. Our email address, our post office box. Thank you again, everybody. It was so nice spending time with you. I had a really nice time tonight, and I hope you did too. Let me know if you make that recipe or if you make our door hanging. Definitely let me know, okay? All right. You have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Ciao, everybody. Mwah!